6 up-and-coming claims managers, 6 ambitious candidates, all with one aim: to be crowned Claims Apprentice 2019. After 30 interviews involving rising insurance stars up and down the country, the field has been whittled down to 6 candidates, all competing for the prize of becoming the 2019 Claims Apprentice.
I started in insurance as a school leaver in 2016. I was a really young school leaver, so I was only 17 at the time, and I applied for an apprenticeship because I didn't think university was for me at the time. It was very restricted and I just wanted to do something a little bit different. I applied for the Claims Apprentice 2019 just really for another challenge. But I think the most important thing for me is that I want to be a role model for young people and to show a path in life that you don't have to have a university degree behind you to be successful in life. And you can gain that along the way by getting qualifications within the insurance industry.
I applied for the Claims Apprentice 2019 probably primarily because I wanted to make good contacts in supporting functions around the insurance industry. I think legal people are always good to know, especially in a claims function, and perhaps from more a mentoring perspective. I think it's really good to make those connections despite you perhaps not thinking you might need them today. I think if you can keep in touch with people like this, you can perhaps bounce ideas off them later in your career, ask them for claims advice, ask them for career advice later down the line. I think secondary from that, it's probably, well, it is a very good way to raise your profile. I think one of my objectives for this year is to promote myself both internally and externally. I'm 8 months into my energy claims role at Zurich, and so like I say, that's one of my objectives, and I think this is a fantastic way to do so.
So I applied to be on the Claims Apprentice 2019 just because I thought it would be a great opportunity to get exposure to the industry, and I thought I would get a great insight into the legal side as well, since it was being sponsored by Kennedy's. I joined the Allianz graduate scheme in 2016. Did a placement within Credit Hire and then moved into the personal injury team in Milton Keynes, and then joined the liability team, so I was still dealing with personal injury, and then I moved into the major loss team, which is currently where I'm working. I do like to think I'm quite innovative. I always try and come up with business ideas and stuff like that, so when I've been given a task I try and think outside of the box, so I don't think it's something you can necessarily learn. I think it's more the approach you take. It's the approach I've taken for years. It's always been how can I think outside of the box and what can we do that's different to what's currently being done.
From the Claims Apprentice 2019, I'm wanting to get out kind of like an experience and an understanding of new topics in the insurance world, because my mind has been clearly focused on motor, and with some of the tasks we've been set, it's going to kind of have to test my knowledge in other areas and kind of give me an option to expand as well. And also just new opportunities, new experience and a bit of networking as well. Get my name out there, but also meet some brilliant people from different areas of the same sector.
Was on the graduate scheme, so I did a law degree, and then I joined the graduate scheme at Ecclesiastical, and I've rotated around the different departments, so I've worked a bit in underwriting, risk management, and now I've come back to claims, so I'm in a technical claims role, and I'm looking to obviously be part of this process so I can work with people from other insurance companies and sort of really challenge myself.
I started working in insurance about 2 years ago. I started in motor claims. I was there for a year and a half, and then I got the opportunity to move into our specialty markets team, which does mostly professional indemnity stuff. I'm thinking the next thing for me is maybe a senior adjuster role, because I really enjoy the claims that I do. I just want to do more, bigger. People usually say that I'm quite a friendly person, which I think outside of work is a great thing, but being a claims handler as well, it's definitely an attribute there, because you're only talking to people when they're experiencing the very worst of something, and it's good to be able to get them on side and calm them down and let them know there's someone here, we can help for you.
To become the Claims Apprentice, the 6 candidates need to impress Kennedy's senior partner Nick Thomas. An experienced solicitor, chartered arbitrator and accredited mediator, Nick has been described by one insurance commentator as someone who has been, seen, done it all and bought the t-shirt.
I think the person who will be crowned Claims Apprentice 2019 will be someone who is confident but not too confident, someone who gets that the insurance industry is all about paying claims, that's what anybody is buying when they buy an insurance policy, is the claims process. They want to deal with professionals in that regard, but they want to deal with real people as well, people with whom they can have some rapport.
To help him reach a decision over the 6 episodes, Nick will be aided by a trusted team of advisors including Suzanne Liversidge, Richard West, Caroline Wilson, Karim Derrick, Deborah Newberry and Mark Rees-Coles. Having been assigned teams, the 2 trios sit down to come up with a name.
So I thought the idea of being an apprentice was like being at the start of a journey and you're trying to learn things. It's the reason we're here. So I thought maybe ideas like Genesis or Discovery or...
I was thinking kind of like a sport team being hit on the nose, so kind of like the Apprentice All-Stars or something, showing that we're kind of the best, so we need to beat them, maybe disgruntle them a bit. But to be fair, I do really like Discovery. I think that's a really good name.
I've kind of got one that's a bit like yours, Dominic, and it was the A-Team. When I started with Zurich Insurance, there was 6 of us that started and we called ourselves the A-Team, really because it was the only thing we could come up with and we weren't creative, but it just kind of stuck from there. So, but I agree with you, I think Discovery is a great name. It kind of shows us where we're going and what our path is in the next couple of days.
While the first team has settled on their name, the other team is still coming up with ideas.
Perhaps a hot topic in the industry at the moment is innovation. People are saying that the industry's hugely out of touch with customers, but perhaps becoming irrelevant. So maybe something around innovation, like a play on words or a pun related to innovation.
Something around data maybe, so artificial intelligence, robot, being able to do...
Automation.
Yeah.
One idea I had was fortitude. The Latin is fortitudo and it means strength, and it's basically about the ability to withstand adversity, so it's about bravery and strength, so it's obviously a strong team name.
I quite like the Latin.
I was going to say...
What do you think?
Fortitudo.
How do you spell it?
Just take the E off the endo.
Oh really?
So,
okay.
Yeah, so fortitudo. We can do that, I think.
A bit more cultural.
A bit more sophisticated.
A bit more mysterious, isn't it?
Having settled on the team names Discovery and Fortitudo, the apprentices head off to get some rest ahead of their first challenge. Coming up next time on Claims Apprentice.
Be prepared to debate this afternoon.
We believe that the benefits are just too great to ignore.
Yeah.
A bit of sabotage.
Can you imagine how much worse it would have been if AI had been involved?
So I am delighted to confirm that we have a winner.